I mean, Mrs. Doubtfire was a really, really good guess. Hello. A good Tuesday to you, my friends. I feel like very Mr. Rogers because I'm starting the show by putting on my shoes. Well, hello, neighbor. How are you doing today? Sure, I'm happy to see you. If I don't put on my shoes, my arch support is zilch, and then my dogs are barking at the end of the day. So, do you have nice shoes? I bet you do. All right. I'm that person who destroys the back of their shoe because they keep trying to put it on without untying them. I'm like, it'll save me time, but will it save my shoes? No. And then I know this and I still do it, you know? It's like, how is that? No lessons were learned. History will repeat itself. Hello, friends. How we doing? It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. What? Nothing more variant. Look at that.
Got any spare energy? I sure could use some loudly crying.
Look. I sure could use some loudly crying. I love that they just like named the emoji. They're like loudly crying. That's probably what you meant to say. Yeah. Look, I got energy, but not enough because we're a little late. What I need is the feedback. You know, that's what gets my energy sparking, and I hope it's the same for you. We have a wheel. Are all of the subscriber requests on there? No. I figured that's how we can start the stream. We're gonna enter all of our lovely subscriber requests onto the wheel. We'll spin the wheel of subscriber joy. Oh, thank you, Mr. Sharp. You're my joy. Resubscribe. It's a good relationship. Every day you click resubscribe.
I can tell how bad she wants a coffee by how happy she is to see me.
What?
Like when it transcends into like real gratitude, then it's like, yep, this isn't about me anymore.
I love you
This is just
very
about the
much.
coffee. Because I'm bringing you the coffee.
I'm not even gonna sip that coffee.
And
I'm
nobody
gonna
else.
come over here. I'm gonna give you a hug.
Oh, babe.
I love you.
I love you.
Yeah.
I know you love me.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it in a
And
I don't
love
feel loved
coffee.
way. I'm just saying it in a I can tell how much I need the coffee way.
What are you saying?
I'm
Well,
gonna say
it's a
sometimes-
beautiful day. It's a more beautiful dayer in the neighborhood.
Hurricane!
Oh man, there's a hurricane. Category 5 or 4. Category 4 hurricane. Thank you so much. Thank you for the hurricane. We've been rocked, K-pop fan mom. That's
Not
amazing. Thank you.
Not only does his voice not sound like that anymore, thinks rock and roll is Boeing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Also, he doesn't even say Boeing anymore.
He doesn't say he says boring.
This is boring, which is a boring way to say boring.
Boring.
Just a normal way.
And you know what? Instoing isn't as instoing anymore. Now it's just interesting.
Boeing.
What can you do?
K-pop fan
What can you do? Time marches ever onward. Funnily enough, Annie Made It is joining me in a cuppa. Hi, Jens Lens. How you doing? MS Gamer, thank you for showing up first in the room. I mean, aside from McDougal, who, like, I think lives here. So you can't be firster than McDougal. Let's see who we got in here. We got MS Gamer. Yet it is. Good to see you. K-pop fan mom, of course. Good to see you. Annie Made It. Wonderful. Congratulations, you made it. Sassy Girly is here also. Hello, RC Maniac. And nothing more variant, of course. Of course, requiring the extra energy.
What if you found out at this late date that RC's first name was actually Ricky? Ricky Maniac.
Ricky C. Maniac.
RC is like
Ricky Charles Maniac.
if you say RC phonetically.
Oh,
Ricky.
Ricky. Gotcha. Well,
Ricky Maniac.
we don't wanna dox you, Ricky. Flavor
Ricky.
Fade. Hi. How you doing, Flavor? Ooh, Jen's tuning in from the clinic. Okay. All right. We'll do our best to keep it professional. Are we ever really that professional? It's fine. Crochet donuts. Ooh, toroidal crochet. Steffi. Good morning to you, my friend. All right, so this is Mr. Sharp. This is our subscriber gratitude stream.
SGT.
Yep. It's been a minute since we've done one of those because we took a big hiatus, and I think we came back at the end of August, but because we were kind of rolling out our new stuff, we didn't really hit the ground running with that. So it's been a while since our subscriber gratitude.
Oh, this is a smart casual stream.
Yes, smart.
Snappy cash.
Exactly. Very, very smart. Let's see. I'm going to. Sorry, don't mind me moving my camera. I'm going to call up the wheel on the screen, and we're gonna edit it on this on stream. Yeah, because this is how maybe if I stand. No, I don't want to cover it. Here, I'll stand right here. This is it. This is the way. We've got chat. We've got me. We've got the list. I've got to update my OBS because for whatever reason, like the chat pop out window is like not movable now. It's like very inconveniently located in the center of my screen. But it's fine. Okay, so subscriber gratitude. Scrolling back up to the top. What we were taking. Oh, I forgot. Annie made it. Annie, what's the name of that little character with the 2 buns that you requested?
Princess Leia.
No. There have been many characters with the 2 buns, I guess, like Zoe, you could say. Sailor Moon has got the 2, but what's that? Puka. Okay, thank you, Annie. Puka is the name. Am I pronouncing that right? I don't know. Okay, so let's see here. We're gonna say Puka for Annie made it. Ooh, why is my caps lock on? Here we go. Got it. We'll do advanced. Yeah, okay. Sure I want to do advanced. Add an entry. Okay. Now we've also got a bearded vulture for RC Maniac.
Bearded vulture.
I've never seen one of those.
Is it like a bearded dragon?
I mean,
like
it is
sort of
like
reptilian-
that in so much as it is a beard not made of hair.
So it is a vulture.
It is a vulture.
Okay.
But it's just got like a lot of brown feathers right around.
Oh, you know what? I bet I know what you're
I
talking
think you
about.
do. I think you do.
Yeah.
Flava Fade has requested a possum that is a conduit for nonsense. So here we go. Conduit for nonsense. Oops. I can type opossum. Are there 2
Conduit
P's?
possum.
Or is it 1 P in opossum? 1 P, 2 S's. I know how to type.
Bearded dragons are real dragons, whereas vultures are birds. Are dragons not birds?
Ooh, well, I mean, birds are...
Dragons aren't birds, but birds are dragons.
Birds are
Former
dinosaurs. So are dinosaurs dragons?
I mean,
and
dragons
then
are obviously dinosaurs,
yeah,
right?
I guess. This is tough. It's a twisted family tree.
I think they're cousins.
Flava Fade. I can still type. I can't type. Why do I lie to myself? Okay. We're also putting on there for Super CHP a ghost communicator, I'm going to call that. Ghost communicator. Super CHP. It could happen. Oh, also, it was Super's birthday on Sunday.
Super.
If is Super in the chat? I haven't been looking at chat while I've been reading this. If we see Super pop in, let's make sure to wish Super a happy birthday by making them a speed dog for sure, for sure. Ha! Princess Vespa while wearing her headphones. Yes, the double. I'm so excited that they're making a new Spaceballs, aren't you?
What?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know this.
you didn't even know. We got you. You were
The-
here
part of the-
live
part of
when
the
Mr.
Mel,
Sharp
part of the
found
Mel
out.
Brooks Renaissance, where he is redoing all of his old stuff, but now he's like giving up the helm. He's more just
Yes.
being like a inspirational figure while young comedy
I
people
think
do the work.
he's like signing off on it. I honestly don't know. I don't know what he's doing, but it looks like fun. Okay. Add entry. Who else
Filming
do we
started
got
and flavor
here?
can't contain her excitement.
We've got Mothership era
Use the
George
Schwartz.
Clinton.
John Candy's son is going to be in it. Oh. As
And like
Barf's
I think
puppy.
Daphne Zuniga is still a part of it. I want to say Josh Gad is in it. Who else? Who else have you heard is involved? I feel like I've seen a lot of names, but I haven't like memorized any of them.
What has Daphne Zuniga done since Spaceballs?
Well, I'm glad you went. I honestly don't know. I don't remember.
Aside from being the only person you know named Zuniga.
It's a good name. She was in The Cutting Edge, right? No, that was someone else.
Was that Jennifer Connelly?
No.
That might have been Daphne Zuniga then.
I don't know. No,
I
it was
can
that was
picture-
the actress who was on West Wing and like but I think it's different.
Edie Falco.
I think I get them confused. No. All right, here we go. We got Echo Nakel wants Drampa, the Pokemon. Drampa. For Echo.
Animated is waiting for Beyond the Spider-Verse, so most of her excitement for movies is that.
When's that coming out? I haven't
She's
heard.
already portioned out most of her excitement allotment, and so
I get it.
as positively as she might feel toward it, she doesn't have any excitement left over to waste.
Conduit for nonsense.
I watched a good chunk of the
This one's
Complete History of the World Part 2.
Oh yeah.
Back when it first came out.
Uh-huh.
It's fine.
That does not
It's-
sound like a glowing review.
It's nice that everybody. It feels like it's young comedians' chance to do a Mel Brooks.
Sure, which, you know, I
Good for
get
them,
I
like,
get like
absolutely.
being like, "Oh man, I was born too late to be in a Mel Brooks film." And it's like, "Well, no, you're not." There you go. Hey, look at that. We made a friend. I like new friends. Hello.
Pals.
Welcome. I hope you enjoy. This is a bit of a chatting preamble, but we'll soon be spinning this wheel and making one of these balloon requests, like Ned from 21 Pilots.
Daphne Zuniga was in One Tree Hill.
Oh, really? Nice. I never watched that, but I
Takes
hear
place in Ventura from like 2008 to 2012.
that joke was for nobody, Mr. Sharp. Except for me, I guess it was for me.
Yeah, but it didn't make you happy.
No,
so.
no. That joke was just to anger me. Okay, Clipper Fury wants a Robotech Veritech fighter in Guardian mode. I do love that. Robotech Veritech fighter in Guardian mode. Don't you dare make that in flight mode, or else you'll have lost a fan. I'm actually not familiar with this. I know Gundam and stuff. I don't know a lot of Robotech. Robotech, a lot of people loved Robotech, but it was like, I want to say like a late 80s property, and I was looking more in the 90s.
Liquids.
Ooh, consume liquid. I suppose I will. And I've got to do some squats. I see those redeems coming through. I'm not gonna not do them, but I have to put this in, otherwise my brain will stop working. It may already have.
I don't
Clipper
think I ever
Fury.
played with a Robotech.
I
like,
don't think I
vaguely
had
remember
toy.
them.
I mean, this was definitely a Japanese cartoon, so like you would have mainly probably seen it.
Right, like I remember them kind of like we go to a toy store and there might be a Robotech toy or
Right.
yeah, I
I
guess
just
like you
remember
could like
Minmay was Minmay from Robotech. Is my brain feeding me the wrong information? Okay, the Very Becks would like a wedge for Drampa, which is seconding Echo's request, but also she gets a second wedge because she is a tier 2. She would also like one for Ponyo.
an American amalgamation of multiple Japanese cartoons. Got it.
I am going to move the Very Bex's Drampa so that her entries aren't like one right after the other on the wheel. Then Liz in the OC has requested an alien space kitty, which is so cute. A regular space alien kitty. Liz in the OC. And then we have Sassy Girl has requested a Winnie the Pooh dressed like a pumpkin. I'll say Winnie the Pumpkin.
You got to.
Gots to.
You got to.
Sassy Girl. Okay, and we're adding... ooh, yes, the most cleverest giraffe detective, Lord Winklebottom. I am unfamiliar with Lord Winklebottom Investigates, but sounds like something I would like. Lord
And that's a real thing,
Winklebottom.
not like an idea.
I don't know.
Is it
I
just
honestly don't
text?
know. There looks to be like a logo and everything, so if it wins, we will do some deep dive research
Okay.
for sure. But
I
this
like
is
to learn.
for... I do too. It's just Raji. Just Raji. And what else do we got here? Flinks. Flinks the
One part
Jinx.
of the Robotech amalgamation was Super Dimension Fortress Macross. Yes, of which Minmay was a lead character.
Okay,
gonna-
Macross. That's right, Macross.
I did not understand what that meant, but Variant was saying that you are correct.
Correct-ish, I think, is what it's sort of like. I think Minmay exists in the universe
She
that
said
Robotech
yes in there, so I
exists
assumed
in.
that you got it correct.
I think she's being generous. Gim the Yo-Yo Fighter from Kirby.
Gim the Yo-Yo Fighter.
Yo-Yo, check it out. Flinks of the drinks. What else do we have here? We have Marelka has requested a sea otter holding a breast cancer awareness pink ribbon. I think that's very cute. So I'll add this entry: sea otter
Hey, certain.
plus pink ribbon for Marelka.
And Annie's gonna have you do a stretch once you're done.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
might as
I've
well
got-
do the whole bit.
I've got stretch,
Yep.
squats, and a hydrate. And Ryoki Fosters has entered in the Caliris Elegans Mantis Threat Display, which
Threat display.
I really love that one. Caliris Elegans Threat Display. For
Very insane.
review.
You were correct.
Okay.
Macross is one of the ingredients of Robotech.
Ah,
Therefore, Minmay is a Robotech character.
there we go. I'm just gonna stop reading after you were correct. Thank you. That's like my favorite thing to hear.
And Macross is like French.
Every woman's
BMX
favorite
racing.
3 words. You were right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. It's about time. No, it's fine. Okay, so we've got also this raccoon quinceañera. Variants. Yes, thank you.
Quinceañera.
K-pop fam, I'm looking out for you. Put that in, saw it in Smile and relocated it over to SubGrat and then seconded, which I love. So we'll say Raccoon Siniera. No, we're trying too hard. Raccoon quinceañera. I might have spelled that wrong. For nothing more variants. And raccoon quince for K-pop fan mom, which is also pretty tricky to type. And also tagging in on this 124.6. Okay, so Raccoon Quinceañera is our highest probability, followed by Drampa, the Pokemon. Raccoon Quinceañera for 124.6. Okay, so the thing I'm going to do is kind of try and spread out these raccoons so they're not too all lined up. You get it, you get it. Raccoon Quinceañera, okay. And then in the other one, I can do this.
You can do it, babe.
I can do it, babe. Okay, so they're a little more mixed up. Perfect. This has 20 entries on the wheel. I'm going to hide this bit.
Super.
Whoa, Super CHP!
36 months.
Happy 36 months, but also happy belated birthday to you, CHP. What? Would you like your speed birthday balloon dog? I know your birthday was this last Sunday.
He is 36 months old.
Yeah, happy 36 months.
3 years.
And what color would
Big
you
boy.
like your speed dog to be? Thank you so much for your support,
Happy birthday,
my
Super.
friend. You have been a very loyal member of the balloon crew. We don't really have a name. The Sharpies supporters. Thank you.
Do you have anything in purple?
Oh, I do. Oh, I have some purple.
How many
balloons.
purples do you have?
I have quite a few purples. I even have a new purple. It's like a super dark purple. So let me. I'm gonna hide this window real quick.
Super purple.
Super dark. Let me bring out my purples so you can choose. Got this lilac-y one. And this. Okay. You can do it. Pull out. There we go. Here are our purple options, Super. I'll go from lightest. So this is our lightest purple. It's
One.
very, very pale. This is our medium
Number
purple.
2.
Yeah. Number 3 is like our standard, like royal purple. Number 4 here is a very dark purple. It's almost like an eggplant shade, I would say. And then this is our chrome purple, the shiny, metallic sheen. So you let me know. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Getting so close to affiliate. Nice. Are you what are you is it the view hours, the average view hours you need? Okay. I'm going to do some squats and some stretches and hydrate, and then we'll get our wheel rolling. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I should be doing this
7, 8.
I feel like I should count, but I can't count.
9,
I didn't
10. Amazing. Super Chip, average view hours, and you want number 5 for balloon. You got it, my friend. That is, of course, the shiny, the chrome purple, and we will make that happen for you. Incidentally,
Extra chromium.
that is one of the 2 colors that Twitch has requested, maybe not surprisingly, for the balloons we are making for TwitchCon coming up. We'll be
On
making
the
a bunch of simple
18th.
balloons. Yeah, the 18th of October.
It's the Saturday of TwitchCon. We shall quick in and out mission. Unfortunately, that is also
Quick appearance.
no kings.
Yeah,
Next
I know.
big party, so we'll have to find a way to like.
If you're not doing TwitchCon, maybe do a no kings thing, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
I really
we
like
gotta
this
figure out a no
democracy
kings.
thing.
We gotta figure out a no kings thing in San Diego.
Yeah, or like on the way, maybe after. There must be some things in San Diego.
The last No Kings Day, I remember I was looking at like the videos of the ones happening across the country.
Uh-huh.
And I remember a huge
There was a huge one
crowd
in San
coming
Diego.
through. Well, they went like through the convention center. Like they swarmed that like
Ooh.
you know how there's the convention center and then there's that little dock
Right.
port, whatever
on
that
the,
is,
the,
right?
on the ocean side of
Exactly.
things. Yeah.
It was
yeah,
cool
yeah.
watching that video because it's like, oh, I've been there. Oh, I know that spot. And just watching all those people swarm through there.
Twitch color is
We
Super
made it
Chip's favorite
swarm.
color. Perfect. All right, Super CHP, here you go. Your birthday balloon dog in 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go. Shoot, go, 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 go. Done. There it is. Super. I hope you had a super birthday. You deserve it. I hope all of the people who are important to you reached out and told you, hey, you're important to us too. Happy birthday. Oh, happy birthday. Uh-huh. Happy birthday. Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Do you like that little animation? I did it all by myself.
Wow.
Yes.
You're like Tom Thinks. Live animating.
No.
On stream.
Not quite.
Wow.
Yay, happy birthday. Okay, now I didn't do the stretch. Let me do a stretch here. Oh, the old body. Oh my gosh. I am so stiff.
Stronger.
I am slowly ossifying. It's fine.
Awesomifying.
Exactly.
more
I'm getting
like-
more awesome. More and more awesome. And a water drink. She takes a water drink.
She takes a water drink. She takes a water drink. Another water drink.
Better be a water drink.
Takes water drink to remind her of the water drinks. She takes water drink to have some more water drinks.
All right, here we go. Let's spin this wheel. What's it going to be? What's it going to be, though? What? What? So close! But we're making Winnie the Pumpkin for Sassy Girly. Sassy Girly!
Sassy.
Gonna remove that from the wheel. Now, I'm definitely gonna do at least 2 of these today. It is the day that our son gets out of school early.
I will probably take off, a little while.
Yeah, I mean, we've got some time, and I think I can do this Winnie the Pooh and the pumpkin pretty quickly. I feel like that's one that's in my wheelhouse. I want to do a good job. Obviously, I'm not ever gonna phone this in, but I feel confident about this one. So where did I save that image?
And he knew that was going to happen. It's on brand with next month.
It is. It's very on brand for the month.
The wheel is starting the
Save
season.
image. Oh, not there. I want to save it in this folder. Save. There we go. Okay, here we go. Boom. There it is. Our little Winnie the Pumpkin.
I
Oh
will
my
say-
gourd.
Los Angeles has started its Halloween season.
It's begun.
We're going slow into it, but
I mean, it's very
the
hot here
1st
still.
of
but-
October, like
Mhm.
that's, I think, no matter where you are, that's kind of when it kicks off.
I feel like we have to make sure that this season we make it to the haunted hayride. Now that we
Okay.
know that Lauren's lair is the high
25
priestess,
foot tall.
25 feet in the air. Holy heckaroo! Okay, so I'm not gonna use my timer to time me, but I'm gonna use my little timer out of curiosity. Although, where did I put my little timer?
Flava clipped that nice
Oh,
happy
here it is.
birthday we gave Super.
Aw, thank you for doing that, Flava. I really appreciate that. That's really great. Actually, that would be cool if we could do that. Like when we do birthday speed dogs for folks, if we could clip it, because then, sometimes people
Wanna
just want to
share
have
with
the
your
clips so
friends
they
or keep
can
it.
watch it again, I think that's really sweet. Aw. Thank you, Flava. You're amazing. Winnie the Pumpkin. I know, Jen. It's like you didn't win the wheel, but you kind of feel like you did because we all know. Jen's a Winnie fan. All right, here we go. Winnie the Pooh as a pumpkin. Start. Okay. I'm gonna do like 160 for the orange bits. Oh, I am kind of low on orange 160, but that's no problem. I've got enough. I got some goldenrod for Winnie. We have a little bit of red for the sleeves.
That's right, K-pop. It's October Eve.
And a little bit of green. We'll need a little tiny bit of... Here, I've got some green there. And I should have, my pump. I pressed start on my timer, and I didn't have all my stuff ready to go.
Oh, brother.
Who am I? Shana Sharp?
Oh,
Who am
brother.
I? Woohoo!
Is October actually a spooky sounding word, or is it purely associative?
Ooh. I don't know. The October. I don't know. I think there's something about it that feels pretty...
Tell you what's not a spooky one. August.
July.
Like May, June, July. That to me, that obviously it's associatively summer, but that just sounds summery. Like April, May, those 2 months sound right to me.
Yeah, they sound very, very springy.
Just from like a Tender Buttons perspective.
Sure.
Tender Buttons.
And then like you get into the October, November, December. They sound more formal, I guess.
Yeah.
Like
3
July
syllables.
sounds like it could be like a nickname for like Juliacus or like I don't know what it is. But like, something else. So maybe it's like they feel like more casual months. October starts to feel like, oh, they're using their full name. Oh, okay.
September.
Like, and I feel like August is also like a good transition kind of month for that because it's like August, it's short, but also like August. It's formal, but it's leading into the September, October. No, is that just me? I've never thought about that before, but
Also, yes, April is the cruelest month. That's true.
we all know that.
That's just because, like, she's dealing with some stuff, you know? Let her go through it.
It's true. Okay, so this is my little pumpkin. I need some more. Air here.
Now, April is Annie's birthday, so she cannot feel the same. May is my birthday, and it's usually like the last month of school, and so
yeah.
I have like very positive associations with it.
Sure.
It feels like that to me, like it's a turn. And then I like April because April is like the Thursday, and May is the Friday. I don't know if that makes
No,
any
I mean,
sense.
like, look, especially if as a kid you're looking forward to May being your birthday month, I get how you think of April as the Thursday.
Because it's like leading up to that. It's like, oh, it's almost TGI May. She's breeding lilacs out of the dead land. It's a hard job.
Give April a break. Okay, I'm going to tie this.
Her
Here's-
social life right now is like a wasteland.
Spooktober. There you go. So CHP, you're into like ghost hunting and that sort of stuff. Every once in a while, like social media will try and be like, "Hey, are you interested in this?" It's like a ghost hunter, like cleaning. I saw someone like cleaning gravestones in a cemetery, and like had like a ghost interpreter like program that was like, here are these voices. It's like, oh man, is that the ghost talking to them? And I'm like, but until I understand how this technology works, I don't find it impressive right off the bat. But maybe that's just me being like a curmudgeon, you know, like, you know?
Until I know what it is the ghosts are complaining about, I'm not buying it. Did you bring soup? Well, it was 85 when he died. Seems plausible.
Maybe that's just me being a curmudgeon. Here, I'm gonna do.
So we start the year with Aries, and we end the year with Embers.
With what?
Embers.
Embers?
September,
Oh,
October,
sure.
November, December.
Yeah.
We start with January, February.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
Yeah, what's going on? What's up with that?
Hey, here's my question. What's going on there?
What is the deal with month suffixes?
The Aries to the Embers. What's going on?
Let's see, we'll do a little.
Super does have a spirit box.
You do
Never used it in
have
haunted
it
places before, but that is something on his
on
bucket
the
list.
bucket list. We're just saying. Very spooky. Okay, I've got top of head for Winnie. I need like a little orange
What up with that?
like lid.
What up with that?
The lid of the pumpkin. Is that what they call that?
What up with that? Lid of the pumpkin?
What up with thating?
Did Flava wrote what's up with that?
Oh, okay.
Ooh-wee. And so I'm just
Ooh-wee.
doing her comment.
Okay, well, you have to remember that
Due
I am not
diligence.
reading chat, so all I hear is you start singing to yourself randomly.
Ooh-wee. What up with that?
What up with that?
What up with that? Ironically, Aries is in the first part of April, but April doesn't have any.
Actually, when you did say Aries, I did think you were talking about
Aries and Embers.
about
The god
zodiac
and
signs.
the burning things.
yes. Look, if you start with Aries, you end in embers.
That's right. It's about war.
Okay. So I'm going to let's see. We wanted this little.
Yet it is if you had to pick any day for your birthday besides your actual birthday,
Yes.
you'd probably pick Halloween.
You would want your birthday on a. So that's interesting. Like, would you want your birthday on a holiday?
Well, Halloween
And I guess
isn't,
Halloween is.
it's not a presents holiday.
It's not a presents holiday.
The problem with like Christmas is that you get less stuff. I know they say that you
Right.
get more, but I don't believe them. I just don't.
Right. I concur. My question with like, but then like no on your birthday day, nobody's thinking about your birthday. What they're thinking
Right.
about is Halloween. And so the reason I say this is because our son, his birthday is sometimes on
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
'Cause Thanksgiving moves around, of course.
right. So
Our
it's
son's
not
birthday
like
also moves around.
yeah. But there's some years when his birthday is going to be on Thanksgiving, and that's kind of I thought it was going to be no problem because it wasn't a gift giving holiday, but I could see it kind of be a bummer because we were at the grandparents for Thanksgiving, and of course everyone was saying happy birthday to him.
But Thanksgiving's busy.
But
you
we
know,
knew
you're-
why
you're
they were there. They were
cooking
there
and
for
you're-
Thanksgiving.
You know, everybody's like doing a bunch of stuff.
They're all like talking about the food. No one's really there just for you, and I think that's where you kind of miss that magic, I guess. So, but again, if it had to be any holiday, Halloween's kind of a fun one because there's already so much fun stuff mixed in. my pumpkin is a little too squat, but that's okay. No one ever complained about a cartoon character being too chubby, did they?
This is America, I'm sure.
This is
they
America.
have.
This is America.
This is America. We don't like chubby things here. Generals. Pumpkins. Get them all out.
This is actually pretty tricky. Oh, adorable. Take that off. Tie those together. Gorgeous. Okay. Here's the beginnings. I just need to get our little like collar looking thing. Ooh, I could do one. Whew. No, I won't do it. I was
Don't do it,
thinking
babe.
I could use
Too
like,
crazy.
well, I was thinking like, oh, because it's like flat, like I could
Yeah.
just cut the collar out of
Yeah.
an 11-inch round.
Okay.
Okay, don't pretend to care.
I care.
Well, your voice, you're like, it's very, I feel self-conscious continuing. I decided against it. It's fine. I'm going to do a little chain of bubbles around, because then it's very bubbly.
I would not dream of making fun of your art love.
Well, you better, because it's
I'll
like
have a
your
good-
job.
I'll
It's
have
your
a good
literal
time.
job.
Oh, so it's my job, but now I'm in trouble for doing it?
Yes,
Interesting.
because it's my job to get mad at you.
What? I need to see a list
Hello.
of the duties here. How's this org chart work out?
Duties. All right, here we go.
You ever wonder, like, why? Like, why isn't their business taking off more? Because this is what business meetings are like.
Business.
Duties.
Duties. I see what you're doing. Rich in electrolyte drinks. Nice. Nice. And video games that you bought on sale? Fantastic. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Okay, that's looking pretty cute. We gotta give arms here. I don't think I'm gonna
Cash
give
poor,
them.
electrolyte rich.
I mean, look. Had to be one or the other. I do think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna skip the red sleeves. I think I'm just gonna do little arms out the side to be cute.
So presumably then,
Yes.
this is like a fabric pumpkin onesie kind of thing.
Yeah,
that
that's
he's
my
wearing
over
over
his
regular
normal
red shirt.
Yeah.
And then a little tam on top.
Yeah, a little hat. Little hat he's got on there.
Little stem tam.
Stem tam. Okay. So now we've got this little arm. Actually, this one has the longer strap, so I'll push that through the side here. There we go. And then I'll tie the other one to that. Oh my goodness. Come on now. It's just so cute. What a cutie.
I dare you not to give him candy when he comes to your
Oh,
door.
how could you not? How could you refuse? You couldn't. All right, I'm going to do our nose here. Just looks like a...
Sassy likes it.
Oh, I'm
She's giving me the
glad.
sign off.
Yeah, nice. Aw, there's the nose. We're going to do our 2 little eyes. He has very small eyes, that Pooh Bear. Make sure they're the same size. Then we've got our little eyebrows. And we've got our big smile.
Stormageddon, Bacon, and Booger all say hi to Iggy, Neptune, and Oliver.
Aw, yay! Kitty cat friend saying hi. Our little seam there. Oh, look at that! It's Winnie the Pumpkin! I love it. I love it! Yay! Aw, thank you so much for this request. Very fun, Sassy Girly. I'm glad we could make a Winnie the Pumpkin Pooh or a barrel lantern. All the words ran out of my head this last week while I was sick. There were like 3 or 4 times and I was trying to think of a word and I'm like, you know, the word, like conveyor belt was the word I was trying to like.
So that was
say
what
the
was
other
in all
day.
that stuff. That stuff.
All
you
of my
blowed into the
words.
tissues?
Yeah, every time I blew my nose,
Oh,
it was just
no.
words coming out.
Oh no.
Yeah,
The
so
words
this will
are
be
disgusting.
a very interesting stream. Less articulate than, usual. It's fine. It's fine. Ooh, very cute. Like you, but that's the goal, right? Because you don't want it to not look like you. You just want it to reveal like the you that was hidden inside. So I like that. I'm very excited, variant. What's the full recovery? Like when did the doctor say like, and then this is by this point you're fully recovered, fully healed. No more swelling, no more bruising, all that stuff. The barrel lantern is better than a Pooh lantern. Fair. 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 I'm named after feces. Oh,
Wow.
bother. What? I didn't say that. That was Winnie. Okay. All right. Let me finish this
Can I ask
coffee.
a stupid
I think I
question?
might need it. You only. Yes?
Was Pooh like an affectionate poop nickname or something?
Can't be, right?
Right? Like there's not.
It can't be.
Is it just a silly? Is it a
Silly
nonsense
old
word?
bear. Pooh? You Pooh?
Oh, Pooh.
You Winnie Pooh? I don't know. Somebody out there has to be, a 1,000-acre scholar who like knows all the
On this
all
business
the
card,
lore.
it says 1,000-acre scholar.
Flava's doing us a solid, not quoting us on that.
All
A
right.
solid Pooh. Okay, what's happening?
Wow.
What?
Don't quote that.
What? Okay, you know what we should do? Spin the wheel again. What do you think? Oh, by the way, that one took less than 18 minutes because I just stopped it right now. I think it was about 15 minutes. So, okay, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Let's spin that wheel. What's the next subscriber request we're making today? Our lovely subscribers have such cool requests. Oh! Oh! Yay, Morelka! This is like Flava is high-fiving herself because I know Flava loves sea otters. I know a lot of you love sea otters. In particular, I know that Flava's special place in her heart for otters too. So this is going to be a sea otter, but not just any sea otter. A sea otter holding a pink ribbon for breast cancer awareness. I love it. I don't think Morelka's not here in the chat right now. Are you? Are you? Hi, 4. How you doing? You follow a Twitch creator that loves otters. Oh, furry, yeah. Otters are great. They just look so...
Maroka is here.
Morelka's here? Wait, what? Hello,
Morelks.
Morelka. You won the wheel of subscribers. We're going to make your sea otter holding a pink breast cancer awareness ribbon. What color otter would you like? Do you want, like, traditional, like, natural colors? The ones that I'm familiar with in, like, the Channel Islands area of California, I feel like they have, like, lighter fur around their faces and, like, darker bodies and then, like, float on the back. It's so cute. Love these little guys. Love them. Okay, I'm going to start gathering my balloons. Thank you, Marelka, for hopping in the Discord and making your request. Because, like, that's the thing. We have plenty of subscribers. We have a good number of subscribers. But it's hard to remember all of the channels that you're subscribed to if they have, like, monthly things or whatever. Like, I get it's tricky to remember to hop in the Discord. Or it's, like, another step. It's another thing you got to do. It's like, oh, I got to join this other platform and... grumble, grumble, grumble. Let me take out my 5-inch rounds. Yes, like I am used to. Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to grab out... I'm going to look up a good picture of a sea otter real quick.
So if there's a sea otter, is there a river otter?
There are river otters, yeah.
What's
I
the
think
difference?
Emmett Otter of the
Emmett
of
Otter's
Muppet,
jug
he's
band? Sure.
he's not a sea creature, right? He's a river creature,
Presumably, that makes sense.
I think. Let's see.
Bunny goes sick for the first time in years.
Oh no! Oh, I get sick every single year, so I can't even imagine what sort of a wonderful life you must lead and but also like how harsh that is to
I
be
used
like,
to never get
"Ooh,
sick, and
now
then I had a son who went to school with other little weak gremlins
then
that don't know
you like
how to.
have to put your
wipe
face
their-
right by his face. You have to. You have to. It's in the rules of being a parent.
And like
Apparently.
we do this thing where I hear his nose get kind of snotty, and I'm like, "Hey, it sounds like you need a nose blow." He's like, "I'm fine." It kind of sounds like you need to blow your nose there. I'm fine.
I'm fine.
And then he sneezes,
Right?
and it's just bloosh.
Cool, bro.
Well, you know, if you blew your nose, there
you
wouldn't
blew
be
your
so much
nose.
stuff.
But you know what? I also remember, and maybe I don't know what's your memory of this, chat. When I was a kid, I didn't like blowing my nose. I didn't like the feeling, and so I would always be like a sniffer, like sniff, sniff, which I know is not good. You know, you're just snirking all that stuff back up into your body. But I had this like crazy, like I know how the body's immune system works. Like Jen, I'm an adult. Like I don't want to brag. I've been alive for 44 years. But I got some cat hair in my eye the other day. Remember how I was wearing the glasses? And I was taking out my contacts because I'm like, I can't right now with this. And there was like an eye booger on the contact lens. And it just kind of became clear to me. I'm like, oh, of course, because a hair is so impossible to fish out of your eye. But once mucus has like wrapped around it and made it like this sticky, like bigger, gross thing, it is A, nastier, but B,
Yeah.
much easier to remove from your eye. And I'm like, oh, like, I get that like mucus, it's just like, well, this thing is too tiny, but if we all stick to it, then it will be so annoying that it will eventually get blown out of the body. And like so gross is our like slime is our body's way of just like protecting it by like clinging to the thing that's an irritant and being like, okay, take me, and then we remove it. It's grody. If only I could explain that to my kid though. It's like it's to make it bigger and grosser than the initial offender is, because the actual virus or the actual particle of dust or irritant is so small, you could never, unless you had like a magnifying glass and like tweezers, and even then it's super hard. But if it's this big nasty booger thing, it's like yeah, we can
Collecting
get that out.
all the other pieces.
Yeah. Thank you. This is
Then you
my
expel the whole thing.
my booger TED talk. Okay, booger TED. That sounds like a good.
But it goes saying you just talk to your kid about it like this.
That's what I should talk to him, and you
just
know,
like straightforward and gross.
yeah, it's all about the booger cluster. Pardon me. Drink
That
some
was,
coffee and then some water.
It's one of the villains on Star Trek, right? The booger cluster.
Mm-hmm.
The bug cluster.
Yeah, exactly. Resistance is futile. All right. I'm going to start my timer. This last one took under 18 minutes. Let's see how long this one takes under. Deep. Time starts now. Okay.
So if you throw slimy stuff at Cupcake when he's being annoying, he'll go away?
It'll be
Yeah.
easier to remove from
I
the
mean-
premises.
I mean, yeah.
I would go away if someone started throwing slimy stuff at me.
It's
Be
not
like,
something
"Yeah,
that tends
yeah."
to make me want to stick around.
So this shade I'm going to use for the face, because we got that lighter color face. We need that triangle type nose, and then those eyes. Let's see. So the triangle-ish nose, I'm going to use.
Bunnyco does not appreciate you sharing your illness with her.
I don't appreciate that. I apologize. I wouldn't have thought it was possible from this distance, but here we go. What do I know?
It is weird when you're part of a small community like, our son's school, and in particular, like the kind of walking group, friend group that he's part of.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can really watch illnesses go from person to person
Oh, yeah.
and have a pretty good sense of where it came from. And that's such a weird thing, when like your kid got someone else's kid sick. And it's like, there's nothing to be done about it, but still, that doesn't feel good.
It doesn't feel great.
You know?
It's not a great feeling. But also, like, this
Another
time
kid
it was
got your
your
kid
kid.
sick.
Next time it'll be, another kid. So it's
Because it was
tricky.
it was a different member of the group, and it's like, you gather in the morning to do the walk, and one kid goes, and you're like, oh boy.
Oh, well.
Well, I think I
gonna
just
be
got a
fun.
preview of our next 3 months as a group, eh? Hey, friends.
Do-do-do. Da-da-da.
God, those little bodies can make some of the biggest, nastiest coughs.
Oh, man, they do.
Like when they get those like wet, hacking coughs. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. And you're like, how did your tiny, tiny human body make that horrible noise?
And he made it. I think that was Elton John's first draft.
Circle of illness, it consumes us all.
Oh, wait. Was that Elton John?
Yeah.
It was Tim Rice that did the lyrics then, right?
Perhaps.
Not Bernie Taupin.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Just like, wait, isn't that Tim? Yeah.
Okay, this is a good little.
So it would have been Elton that went to Tim Rice then and was like, I'm having trouble fixing it to the rhythm and the melody. Maybe we could do something a little more positive. Hey, Timmy? Tim?
For the circle of sick. Your nephew was coughing like that, then fisted shredded cheese and wanted to put it on your tacos, and you're like, no, I'm actually gonna not touch that cheese anymore for the rest of this dinner.
I do my best in those moments, and then there are just some times when you're just...
What can you do? What can you do?
It was my dad's birthday yesterday, and we went out to eat, and we were doing it family style, and...
Yeah.
One person's like, "Oh, that looks. The drink you got looks good. Can I have a drink of that?" And you're
Yeah, and everyone's like, and it's like,
like, okay.
there's a straw, and I'm like, well, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Have some of that.
We'll just do it. I got you something for your birthday. Botulism.
Oh my gosh, that's
I know botulism isn't communicable in that way.
Blah, blah, blah.
It's just a funny one to say.
It is. Look, and we all agree, botulism's hilarious.
It's a funny one to say.
Botulism.
It made you realize why your aunt would never share food or drinks with your sister and you growing up.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
I thought it
you
was
thought
'cause
she
she's
was.
mean.
Yeah, no, but it's
She's
not.
just smart and into self-preservation.
Oh.
Bex, that is smart and self-preservation, yes.
Yeah. That's
One of my nephews takes a drink. That's their drink.
now. Yes. Okay. I like this is the ribbon. I'll attach that later. I'm gonna do a double pinch twist back here.
Yet that is a totally reasonable perspective. I don't share food. That's fine. I respect people that kind of just draw that line, and then you're like, this isn't about you. This isn't about me.
Right.
I'm not saying you're gross. I'm not saying,
Right.
I'm just saying that's not a practice I engage in, and that's fine.
It would be nice if that were the way of things, if everyone could just agree, like, okay, yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. I feel like there's some people that you feel like you would hurt their feelings if you did. So, it's one of those. If you're gonna order an interesting, like it was an Indian restaurant. We got a mango lassi. I got a sweet lassi, and it's like, can I get 2 straws with that? Yeah, if they could be 2 different color straws, that'd be awesome.
Right, and we should have done that beforehand and made that plan. But then in that moment,
when it's happening, you're just like,
Well.
sure, yeah, have a drink.
it's like, I hope you don't get sick.
Yeah.
We have
Like the
all
thing is,
been
we're
sick.
the sick ones in this situation. We're the ones with the thing to communicate.
But they know that.
But they know that.
It's probably not communicable at this point, but I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Eh.
Sometimes threatening folks with a fork to the hand is the way to go. That's also effective. Like a little snarl, little like ethereal. You stay away from my food. Even though you're with your family, one person sticks their hand in the peanut butter. That's their peanut butter. Who's sticking their hand in the peanut butter?
Ted Lasso.
Oh. That's why you don't do that. You can do that to your peanut butter, but even still.
It
takes a long time to go through a tub of peanut butter.
Yeah.
Like those first few finger dips, those are there for months. Whatever cultures
was on,
you
yeah.
put in there.
I don't know.
And to be fair, I've never seen peanut butter like get moldy or grow a culture or something. And you don't refrigerate it, so I assume that it's like got something in it that keeps it relatively stable. RC, it does. I imagine it lasts less of a long time if you're jamming your fingers in there.
Sure. What do sea otter tails look like?
I think they're pretty big and fluffy, right? Because they use them for
paddling,
a balance and a paddle.
But I
and
also
stuff.
feel like they taper at the end. You know what I mean?
Do they?
I honestly don't know. Let's take a gander. I mean, I know folks in chat know. If anyone wants to chime in.
Bunnyco was going to upload photos of the Pixel Grip concert, but she was wearing a full body stocking, and it was probably not PG. Oh my goodness! I was gripping all her pixels in the right places.
Let's see. Sea otter tail. Enter. Okay. So it does taper a bit, but it's a short taper at the end. It's not like a long skinny tail. It's not quite like a beaver tail, but it's a chunkier tail. But it's not huge. It's also not tiny skinny. So I'm going to use this 260. To be the tail. And I will kind of bend it to the side there. That's going to be right. feels sea otter tailish to me. And now I just need to give it forearms that are kind of holding, like, you know, the way the hands hold things. And this bow, or this ribbon, rather.
Hey, Kiri.
Hi, Kiri. I feel like I just want to say hi, Kiri, instead of hi, Kiri. Hi. How you doing?
Thankfully, you didn't start feeling like poop until after you got home from the concert, and you were wearing a mask.
Yes.
So hopefully, it didn't affect
This
anyone
is
else.
why it's so important to wear masks, because you are oftentimes contagious before you have symptoms. Like, obviously, I feel like, and maybe I'm wrong, you're the most contagious when you're actively blasting contaminated air out of your face, a la sneezing and coughing. But you're still breathing, and you still have, like, viral, you know, load in your breath. So I'm so... Bunnyco's so diligent about masking. I'm very, very proud of you, Bunnyco.
We
Not
should
that
all be so diligent.
It's not my place to take pride in your actions, but we are.
Did we all know that otters have pockets in their fur for their favorite rock?
What? I didn't
Much
realize they had a
like
pocket
our
for
son.
it. That's amazing. Okay, I've got this. This is not actually twisted. This is just... This one I twisted a big section in and then kind of tucked this one around so that we got that, like, demi-twist situation happening there.
So our son is also an otter because, one, cute, two, has a pocket for his favorite rocks.
He constantly is picking up favorite things from the ground.
This morning,
Yes?
I saw him put a rock in one of his pockets.
Okay.
Before we go in. One of his like gems and minerals, and so I'm like, all right, give me the gem. We don't take gems and minerals to school. And so at first he's like pretending like he doesn't.
What,
like, no,
Jim?
what?
I don't know what you're talking about,
Like, it's in your
Daddy.
pocket. Just pass it to me. And he gives it to me. I'm like, are there any more? He's like, no.
In the least believable way.
It's so obvious. I'm like, just give me the rocks, please. And so he passes over like 3 rocks. I'm like, are there any more? And he's like, no.
This is that scene
And
in the
I'm just
movie
like,
when,
fine.
like, the bad guy, like, takes out, like, 5 daggers from
Right.
his socks and, like...
And then, a
Oh
pistol,
my
a rifle, a
gosh.
blunderbuss.
Yeah, exactly.
a
All the
battle axe.
various... How many rocks did he have?
He had 4 rocks, and like
That you know of.
Well, the last one, I'm like, whatever, just whatever. It's your rock. You want to take your rock to school? I don't care. Take your rock.
Oh my
And he
gosh.
goes in,
Uh-huh.
and as soon as he's through the gate,
He does a little dance.
he pulls it out of his pocket
Oh,
and
no.
shows it to me through the fence.
Little brat. That little... He needs to learn.
It's like, I told him, I'm like, I'm pretty sure there's another one, but whatever, get out of here. And then as soon as he gets in, it's like he
He's
fooled
gleefully...
me. Oh, I tricked you, old man. It's like, you didn't trick me. You just wore me down.
Also,
You just reached the
you're
point
coming back here after school,
where I
kiddo.
just stopped caring. This is me not caring.
Congratulations, you rock tumbled your old man.
Wow, great job, jerk.
You wore him down. You wore off all the edges. He's
You wore me
taunting
down
you.
to
Yes.
shiny.
Our
You can
child.
see my, what do you call the imperfections? You can see my occlusions.
Oh, there you go.
That's what happens when you get older. You get more and more inclusions.
Yeah.
Yes, he is taunting me very much
Shoot.
so.
Keep.
A stinker indeed.
He is a stink machine, that one. Can't believe it. That's so funny, though, babe.
Ah, boy. That's why when I came home, you're
I
like,
gotta run.
you're like, how was the drop off? I'm like, it was fine.
No, yeah, no, I remember you. That
Everything was,
the vibe.
it was
It
good.
was
but
fine.
It was all good except for this stupid little jerk being a jerk.
Yeah. Well, whose fault is that?
I didn't teach him this. I wasn't like, all right, here's the move. If somebody catches you, put it in your pocket, okay? And then you just take that one out, right? And if you got a few more, you take out a few, but you leave a few. Because here's the thing. Adults are lazy and easily defeated through time, persistence, and annoyingness.
Yeah. So if you can outlast them on those fronts, you're golden.
I can only ask people things a certain amount of times, and then like I just shut off.
I can't believe that he waited till he was on the other side of the gate and then
just
showed you the rock.
Just such a little.
So delighted.
Such a little
in his
S-bird.
mischief. Oh my gosh.
And like it would be more pleasurable for me if he had actually tricked me.
Sure, but you knew.
I knew there was another rock, and I just gave up. And then he
were
went
like,
in
fine,
and then he taunted
I know.
me.
And then he's like, ha ha, and you're like, I said I know. I tell you, parenting is fun. It's a fun journey.
You just got to tell yourself that when they wear down the rocks, they get prettier.
There you go.
That's all I'm doing. Just getting prettier and prettier by the day.
Babe, no illegitimate carborundum, okay? Don't let that bastard get you down.
What was the first part?
Noli illegitimate carborundum.
Illegitimate.
Yeah, I think that's probably
Yeah, no,
probably
I get it. I get it.
probably accurate. Okay.
I'm gonna start calling people illegitimize.
You illegitimize.
Illegitimize. What does that mean?
Ask your mom.
Bunnyco, how dare you? Somebody ban Bunnyco.
What? What has Bunnyco done?
He's a product of y'all. I imagine at least one of you did stuff like this as a kid. Somebody
What?
ban Bunnyco.
Is somebody
in the chat?
spreading rumors
Ma'am?
of badness?
I'll have you know that when Shana was a child, she was mostly well behaved.
My mom, I tell you, my mom she's the queen of like, you were the perfect child. You were the perfect kid. And I'm like, I remember my childhood. I also remember my young adulthood and all of like the lessons I didn't learn. It took me too long. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know, lady.
My mom tried to say the same thing to me, and it's like, oh, you never screamed and cried. And it's like, I remember screaming and crying. You can't tell me that.
I think it's
I
that
don't
like
remember all of it. I don't remember the reasons, but I know that it happened.
that like at some point you just get so nostalgic for the time when your child was like a child that you're just like rose color lensing it, you know, and you're like, you were perfect. We were so happy. You were wonderful. And it's like, I don't know. I think I lied a lot as a kid.
I remember being in timeout, so I couldn't have been that well behaved.
Here's the thing I wish that people had told me as a kid. And it's the thing we do tell our son. It's that when you lie and you get away with it because you rightly come to the conclusion that only you know what really happened, and if no one else witnessed it, then it is your word versus someone else's word, or even better yet, your word versus no one else was there, right? So you can lie. You can lie. But also, even if people go, okay, sure, and you get your way, now they just think of you as a liar. It's not like they go, oh, well, I guess this is an honest person and this is the situation. It might not be worth it for them to push back on the way you're saying things were.
They might ask you if you have rocks in your pockets 3 times and not have a 4th time in them.
But then, like, just the number of bald-faced lies I tried to get away with as a kid and then thought I got away with, and in retrospect, it's like, there's no way they believed that. They just were like, oh, cool, well, now I have this piece of information that this kid is a liar. And I'm going to go through life now with that as a part of their character in my head. I'm
not always that harsh on kids when they...
Of course not.
A lot of the time, you just don't call a kid out because you're just like... All right, buddy.
Fair, but
I have
also
a black belt in karate, and I got that when I went to Singapore for a superhero conference where they gave me a superhero cape and said I was the top hero. Like, cool, man. Sounds good.
But I don't know. There's a point at which you being like a cute kid doesn't buy you that leeway anymore, you know?
Yep.
And like you gotta learn that before you're out there forming your like true life reputation, you know?
Sometimes you don't tell Dad you have rocks in your pockets.
Sometimes you just don't.
And sometimes your dad doesn't tell you that he knows that you have rocks in your pockets, and he just lets you go off with those pocket rocks. And he says, well, if he loses those rocks, he loses those rocks.
He loses those rocks. I'm doing a little mouth there.
Bridget made stuff up about herself and stole parents' change to buy candy. Look, every kid makes
does.
junk up.
Yeah, I'm not saying, oh, I'm now worried that my son is going to be like a criminal.
I had a 5-minute conversation this morning with Princess Elsa.
Yeah.
And I was informed, well, she got married to Princess Anna.
Oh, that's so nice. And
is it?
Awkwardly illegal.
I chose not to push back on
That's
it, but
probably good.
boy, it's an awkward wedding to have to congratulate someone on.
Yeah. But
And,
also, how old was Elsa when she was telling you this?
Oh, 4 years old.
Yeah, so, you know.
Yeah, and I don't know if she thinks she's pulling that off. Because, like, I definitely get it wrong sometimes, and I'll call her by her real name, and
Oh,
then
my
she'll
gosh.
correct me that it's actually Princess Elsa.
How could you?
And then I say, oh, you're absolutely right. I'm so sorry, Your Highness. My mistake, Your Highness.
My bad. Look, playing pretend
Exactly.
is different than lying, though.
And
Like, for example, I have this memory, I don't have it perfect, but as a kid, I remember seeing a piece of costume jewelry in my grandmother's jewelry case that I liked. And so I took it. And then when my family was like, oh, and where did you get that? I was like, oh, I found it. I was on a walk around the block and I found it. And I was like, that's probably, because like, what if grandma wore it while she was walking and then dropped it? And then that could be it. Like, there's no way you can't prove that it wasn't. You know what I mean? And they were all like, okay. And they did let me keep it, but like everyone knew. You don't think like, where's she coming up with this ring that is her grandma's? Like, you know, it's like, come on.
And also, you come up with these like possible scenarios, like what if it was this and then this and then this happened.
What if this happened? What if this happened?
And nobody asks about those.
No.
They don't care because while of course there's always going to be that one degree of unprovability, they're 99.999% certain, which is about as certain as you can be on anything.
Because hoofbeats means horse, not zebra, usually.
And because, like, you get in your car and you drive it expecting it to work, because that's the way these things work. And sure, it might not someday, but you expect that.
Amy is wondering if this is Goth BMX or Elsa.
No.
Oh, no, different Elsa.
Different Elsa. Separate Elsas.
Okay, I've got to tape this, the...
In the morning walk, I encounter 3 different potential Elsas at any given time.
It's true.
One of them has been Elsa pretty much every morning for the last few weeks. One of them is just occasionally dressed as a BMX Elsa. Which is cool. The other one is more general princess most of the time, and then just occasionally is an Elsa.
Gotcha. This is our sea otter with a pink breast cancer awareness ribbon for Marelka. Yay! Look at it! Oh, he's so cute! Marelka, thank you so much for being a subscriber to this stream, for helping to support our weird, our artsy weirdo vision. And I hope that this makes you smile a little bit. And you know what? Even if you didn't request this, if you're not Marelka, I hope this made you smile a little bit, along with our Winnie the Pooh pumpkin. Look how cute. Look at this.
This
So
little
cute.
otter is saying, remember to get your annual mammograms.
That's right.
And if you're scared, I'll hold your hand.
Oh, he will. Oh, thank you for the
Marelka.
100 bits, Marelka. Thank you. Thank you. Yay! Okay. I think we've got time for one more. I think we can do it.
Okay.
I'm feeling it.
I may not
Mr. May
last through
bounce.
the whole thing, but I'll stick around for a little bit.
That's all we could ask for, Mr. Sharp. Okay.
Amy Roberts, you don't have to get that done just yet. Oh, just yet, little otter. I thought first time I read it, I'm like, I don't have to get that done just yet. I need to be a little otter. Like, I need to be a little older.
Oh.
It's like I need to be a little otter.
I need to be a little otter.
No, that didn't
We're
quite
about
work,
as odd
which
as
is
you
why
can
you
get.
weren't making that pun, which makes sense.
All right, we're spinning the wheel. Who's it gonna be? What's it gonna
Beyond
be?
cuteness.
Huh? Raccoon Quince! Woo!
Raccoon Senior.
Yes, Raccoon Señora. I love this. Oh, this is fun
You know
because
what kind of-
we get to design the dress.
You know what kind of music they're going to be playing?
What?
Raccumbia.
Ah! All right.
I like RC K-pop and Stormy's comments. Oh no, they're cute.
Oh
cutest.
no!
Beyond
Oh, too
cuteness.
cute! Watch out! Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh, this is going to be a lovely little trifecta of cuteness. The breast cancer awareness otter, the Halloween Pooh, and now the Raccoon Señora. Okay, I've got a good picture of it.
In all seriousness, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And there are probably people in your life who have been affected by that. And it is always wise to make sure that you are getting yourself tested.
Yeah.
And making sure that if you have loved ones in your life that are, for whatever reason, hesitant to do that. Because I'm hesitant to get medical tests. A lot of people are
it can
hesitant
be weird
to get medical
sometimes
tests.
where there's this like.
I haven't had it done. I've heard it's not pleasant, you know.
For me, I have been hearing like horror stories, and so I know that for some women it is incredibly unpleasant. It was very like shrug for me. The place that I went was like, like that's like kind of what they do. They had this huge waiting room. They're just churning women through, but everyone was ready, and it was great. It's good peace of mind. They have a lot of like screening technologies that catch things way, way earlier, and early detection is always.
And I know that it's
best.
scary to get these tests done because you're like, what if they find something? That thing is going to be there whether you do the test
if
or
there's
not.
something to find, it's
Early
there.
is easy.
Early, it's
Later
there late,
is harder.
and it's your choice. So
Early is easier. Not early is easier. Early
Right.
is easier. Later is harder.
yeah. So we love you. Do your best. Here is the image.
Take care of that tiny, fragile machine that takes care of you because it's the only one that we got. And it's going to collapse soon enough. You don't have to speed that plow.
Let's not rush
Just-
it.
It's a
You
very-
come to me on this, the day of my raccoon's quinceañera. Oh my gosh, look at that raccoon. Just living its best life. Do 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 boo ba do do. Yes, oh, especially if it's in your family. Oh yeah. Look, if you have been clear with your doctor about your family history, like they know and they will remind you, but you got this. Do the thing. Do the thing.
Yeah, and breast cancer. Breast cancer is for everybody, guys.
Yeah,
so-
no liking the doctors. I get it. I would say it's not the doctors probably that is the thing you don't like. It's the associations with a lot of traumatic experiences. And my heart goes out to everyone who has had medical trauma in their life. You can feel like some of the most powerless moments of your life are when.
And remember that is everybody on an infinite timeline. Everybody is going to be.
None of us are getting out of here alive.
And all of the people that you know and the communities that you're a part of, they're all going to be affected by this at some point or another.
We love you.
That's why you take care of yourself and you take care of the people that are close to you and you do your best. And yes, Bunny Co, you're absolutely right. Sorry, mods. We don't usually put this stuff out there.
Right.
But, you know, when the conversation is there and it's the right spot and it's an occasioned in a classy and non-trauma dumping kind of way, we're just putting it out there that the soft machine is permeable and can go wrong at any time, and so regular checkups are good.
Exactly, Bunnyco. We just need the hold up, wait a minute. Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, usually
we just want to put because if it's like a brand new person who wants to come in and be like, here's a bunch of trauma from my day, that's a little derailing.
Or let me start talking about this thing in a non-respectful.
Yes, we're like, it's all about me, and I'm like, look, it is all about you to you. But, we try and make this a place where people can escape the pressures and stresses of the outside world. And if we need to vent in depth, we do have a wonderful area of our Discord called Hug Chat, where we've got some of the most supportive human beings that I have ever had the honor to know. Thank you so much, Tiger Lady. Good evening.
Well,
good evening.
Bunny Co, you showing up talking about you being sick. That's not. Yeah. It's not trauma dumping.
That's not. That's like, oh no, I'm sick. And the first time in forever.
Yeah, that's like just life. Like, oh man, this thing happened. Dang, this other thing happened. And then so this is
a slippery slope.
This is a rule of comedy, and it's not the only rule of comedy. Anyone that tells you there's only one rule of comedy, they're trying to sell you something. One of the great rules of comedy is
the Book of Rules is what
it's
they're
called
trying to sell you.
A benign violation. You want to break some rule, but in a way that is not threatening, even threat in its most vague and broad sense to your listeners. And so, talking about serious illness is hard to do in a funny way because it will always have that degree of benign is a weird word in this
Given
context.
the context, yeah.
But when it's a serious health thing, it's hard to make jokes about it because it's not a benign violation. That's just a real violation of our, of
our health and expectations of life.
And so, it's like, oh man, I got a cold. Wah, wah. That's fine because that's like, shoot, our bodies are supposed to work like this, but instead there's all this snot coming out. Dang. So that type of stuff, and obviously this isn't like. We can't set a rule for this in chat. We can't tell the mods, like, hey, somebody's got to have
anybody who ever mentions the sniffles.
benign violations only.
Yeah, weird.
Where do you draw these lines, And variant, if it's too much, we'll cut it off, and some stuff we choose to read and some stuff we choose not to read. And not reading it doesn't mean that it's wrong, but it also might mean that it's not something
We're just
that
not
we want
giving
to,
it more
publicize,
air.
Yeah.
It's a tricky it's a tricky balancing act that we undertake, and I hope that you can all appreciate that. And if we stumble sometimes, I hope you can be forgiving, and if not, then I understand if you need to take a break.
And if you have a serious illness or serious things that happen in your life, us not talking about them is not us not caring about that.
Yeah.
The fact that we don't talk about that in here is us caring for
people who have had pasts that are filled with things like that, and they don't come here to think more about health issues,
We're trying very hard to cultivate joy, not just as because it's fun, but as a place to go when things are tough. And
Where everybody knows your name.
it's a balance, because for a place to be safe when things are tough, for me, it has to know that the toughness is out there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, for a place to feel like a safe home, they have to know about everything unsafe and be choosing safety, you know? And us choosing joy here is us choosing joy in a world that is terrifying.
In a world.
In a world where the government was out to get you,
I mean, but yeah.
and nature was also out to get you, and your own body was occasionally out to get you.
Yeah. Here's some balloon art.
One interneter needed a place to just chill out for a gosh darn minute.
You are not at all dumping about. I feel like you're celebrating about your surgery.
Nobody
variant.
here's been dumping.
It's not that like anything medical is automatically dumping. That is not the case.
And it turns out that burrito you had last night is out to get you too.
I'm sorry, I misread that. It's trying to get out of you.
Oh well,
That
yeah.
burrito you had last night is trying to
I
get
don't
out.
blame it. It's dark in there.
Yeah. Yeah, yet it is. You know, we're not a real breaking news, you know, especially like tragedy type news stream anyway. So I don't think people tend to do that too much here, but yeah, especially
I
if
get
you're
where like some larger streamers, like I think some people like, ooh, I want to be the one to tell them this news and like get the reaction or whatever. That's weird. Look, I don't think there's anyone like that in our community.
Yeah, I can't really think of a time where anything like that has come up with
Yeah.
folks here.
We're all just trying our best.
So yeah, sorry for a bit of heavy talk. We can go back to being blithe idiots now.
I am working on a raccoon quinceañera, so
TMI is very Overton window. Yes. Yes.
yeah.
Because TMI is implying that you're giving information that is outside the bounds of what is typically shared.
The window stops here, my friend. Booger. Attacking your toes. Oh, booger.
Very back heard someone say blithe idiots. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. Here we go.
Green Bam lives in blithe idiot territory.
Live in blithe idiots.
Green Bam, we live in blithe idiocy, what, 85% of the time?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
I think like our residency is up to date. I feel like we could run for local office. We're not carpetbaggers.
Also, Green Bam, I hope that you are well. Hope that you find this current moment to be inspirational.
Okay. So I'm trying to make this like raccoon mask here.
K-pop, thank you. That's this community is a wonderful mix of whimsy and strength. That's pretty much what we're going
Oh,
for.
that we really look. I mean, I get that everyone's trying. Everyone's trying to do something, and some people are. It's nice to hear that. Thank you. Yeah. I'm gonna try and tie this knot here. This is my raccoon nose. On this, the day of our raccoon's quinceañera, inspiration is the order of the day.
It's Rax Manning Day.
Get out, Mr. Sharp. And Green Bam was gonna say we're in Fat Bear's final territory. So, how did Grazer do? Green Bam, did she eke out her opponent, or was she knocked out of the semifinals? Her opponent was very fat. She had a lot. It was tough. It was a tough one.
Grazer's knocked out.
But Chunk's up for the win. I mean, my heart is with Chunk. How do we feel about Chunk? How are Chunk and Otis? Are they on good terms?
Chunk's a bit of a Scarface, which is ironic because it's say hello to my not so little anymore friends.
Oh my goodness.
And I didn't do the accent.
Yeah, thank you.
One could argue that Al Pacino probably shouldn't have either.
Well.
I mean, it's ironic because it's like a very iconic role for a lot of people from a lot of different communities.
Yeah.
And also, he is not Puerto
Rican. A member of that specific community. You were thinking Chunk looking at the lineup yesterday. I mean, if those are the final four, Chunk's looking good.
I did like Chunk. You know, if it's about how much weight you're putting on, Chunk put on a lot.
Well, and
his shape changed. He went from like bear-shaped to
and his facial expression just tells me like he deserves this. He's seen some bear stuff, okay?
Otis is really only known to have tolerated Grazer and Backpack, who may or may not have been his son. Nobody knows. Perhaps even Otis himself. But 856 went from bones to bouncy.
Yeah, 856 really did plump up quite a bit. Like to see the bones on the hips, and then all of a sudden, but Chunk just looks so Chunk, you know? Chunk so Chunk. Do a little.
Bunnyco, enjoy your kanji.
Yes. Ooh, it sounds yum.
We are reaching the time where I'm going to have to say goodbye to you all. I guess the last thing I'll say about the kind of more serious thoughts that we were talking about, particularly in regards to the concept of joy.
Check for rocks.
I don't have any more
Report
rocks.
back on the number of rocks.
I don't have any more rocks.
I don't have any more rocks. Except for this one, old man. Oh my God.
Yeah,
so
I know
funny.
you had. I know.
Anyway, what were you saying, Ben?
What I was saying is that Shana and I have talked a lot about the idea of joy as resistance. When is joy resistance? You know, what types of joy are resistance? And I think that joy is most likely to be resistance when you are giving it to others. And
I like that.
we try to do that here. I cannot say that we are successful. That's for other people to determine. But also, as a community, you are all here because you are trying to do that too. We're all trying to take part in being joyful, not because we're ignoring the world outside of us, but because
sometimes we're paying so much attention, we need a little outlet. You know?
Part of taking care of your body is doing things like getting regular checkups and drinking water and eating food. And part of it is giving it the things that it likes and the things that are fun, even if there is not a clear use value to these things. Because I think there is a use value physiologically. I'm just talking physiologically.
He's just talking physiologically.
I think fun is good for your
Shut
body
your
physically.
Mouth. I'm just talking physiologically.
Yeah.
And we can dig it.
Do I have data to back that up? No.
No.
Am I Joe Roganing you then? Yeah,
Probably.
Is the consequences you having a nice time and being kind to others? If that is so, then I'm trying to Rogan for good.
We
But
happy
also,
pilling, yo. No, we're not.
We're not.
We're not happy.
And like there are some studies about like the healing power of laughter, blah blah blah.
blah, blah, blah.
Turns out laughter does have healing properties, just not unlimited. Finite abilities.
Look, you know what they say? Laughter is the best placebo.
That's pretty good. Pleasure Activism by Adrienne Marie Brown. Okay. Very Bex, that sounds like something that's right in our wheelhouse. And I have a Libby.
A Libby?
A Libby.
Oh, you've a Libby?
I've got a Libby, which is
Have
the...
you got a
I
Libby?
got a Libby. Well,
What's happening
Looks
here?
like we got some free books here then, do we?
Libby, of course, is the public library's app here. Your public library may use Libby or part
One
of
of
a
the
or
other-
one of the other apps.
Many other...
I cannot recommend it highly enough. It is very cool when you hear about a book to just check it out so that you can check it out.
Yeah.
You
Even
don't
like
pay any
what I
money.
really like is when I get on a wait list and then like later they'll remind me, they're like, hey, now you can check it out. I'm like, oh right, that book that I heard about on the radio
Oh, yeah,
like
I'm gonna-
3 weeks ago.
I'm going to put
Love
a hold
it.
on that for the next 28 days and be reminded then.
You know
And
what
maybe I'll be in a place for it then.
This is totally unrelated.
Uh-huh.
Sorry. Pew 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 pew. ADHD. What? At the bookstore that I was working at on Saturday, there was a sign in their bathroom that I like took a picture of because I was like, I love this sign. You know, like little book, like quote signs. And usually I just kind of like, oh, that's cute. And then I move on from it. But this one really spoke to me. It was, I believe, Ralph Waldo Emerson. I cannot remember the books I've read any more than the meals I have eaten. Even so, they have made me. And like,
Sure. You are what you eat.
but that's so nice because it like kind of, there's a part of me that feels very guilty for not committing to absolute concrete memory everything I've read. I'm like, hey, did you read that book? Oh, I remember reading that. Well, what was it about?
And you're always like I remember the basic stuff. You know, like there's a girl and she goes on a journey.
Right.
And
And
then
I'm
she
like,
gets there and then everyone's like,
it-
hooray.
does it count? Am I not a good reader because I don't remember these things? And it's like, you know what? You don't. Nobody's keeping track. This
It
is
all
for
goes
the
in the stew.
enrichment of you.
It all
Yeah.
I went to grad school and had to read a lot of very smart books because I was being, coerced into it. They held things over my head to make me do it.
Money.
Grades. Approval of your elders. And then when I went back into regular life and there was nobody saying like, hey, you have to read this book and tell me what all the smart stuff in it means, I stopped reading more intellectual stuff for a long time. And I've picked some of it back up recently, and it's nice. It's nice to put good stuff into your brain. Your brain is smarter when it consumes smarter things. The stuff that comes out is smarter when the stuff that goes in is smarter. It feels good even if you don't understand it all, even if it's not professional, like it's...
Even if you didn't write a paper on it
Exactly.
afterwards.
It's just good. Even if you only read half of it and then fall off, that's cool.
Better that than you never had those thoughts cross your mind at all.
And
right?
also, if you got halfway through and then fell off, you know whose fault that is? The authors! Be less boring!
Oh my goodness.
I gave you half a book. You didn't hook me? That's on you.
I am trying to make our like a tiered kind of ruffly dress.
Oh, variant. Not too smart and not too much, but just enough to tickle the old funny bones. I did
just a little bit.
actually did read some Audre Lorde the other day because she came up on a thing that I read and in the podcast about the politics of joy.
Right.
Audre Lorde came up, and so
Yes.
I read a little bit of one of her essays, and it was nice.
And 'twas nice.
It was nice. That's why RC stopped reading Grapes of Wrath. That's fine. I love Grapes of Wrath, but man, there are like 4 or 5 off ramps in the middle of that book. It's a big one, and it goes some weird places. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Those are our alarms. Okay. I love you all. Thank you for humoring me as I talk about random hack philosophy in the middle of your Good Time Balloon fun stream.
We now interrupt your good time balloon fun stream for some hack observations on intellectualism.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah, make sure the kiddo has all his rocks. Hey, Amy Roberts, no. It's on him now. You sneak a rock into school and gloat about it. If you lose that rock, it is gone.
It's on you, my friend.
I'm not going back for it.
That is it. That rock is it's not long for this world if you bring it to school.
Grapes of Wrath was so bad the straight A students asked to change books because they couldn't figure out how to continue their straight A grades with a book like that.
Whoa.
That is the teacher's fault.
Yeah, probably.
The job of the teacher is to show why this book that, like, hey, history and literature people have decided that this is smart and good. It's the teacher's job to show you why. Not just to have you memorize, like,
Well, the Jode family went into California and then they ran over a snake, which is a symbol for sin.
nobody cares, right? Like, the teacher has to show you why this spoke to people at the time and why it's still relevant now. And if they didn't do that, they didn't do that.
Didn't do that.
Yeah.
Teacher hated the book too. There you go.
Oh, all right.
See?
Yeah. Okay.
Teacher was thrilled that the students wanted to change the book. Then that was just them putting that into the world, and then they got what they asked for.
Yeah, because if when the teacher assigns it, like, all right, I guess you have to read the
Here's a
first
book.
3 chapters of this stupid piece of trash they make me assign to you. I'm like, you're like, yeah, it probably is a stupid piece of trash. Anyhow, I like John Steinbeck, and teachers are not always
unbiased.
Yeah. All right. I love y'all. Bye.
We love you, Mr. Sharp. Pick up our little rock collector.
Yeah, boy, little rock rat.
Little rock rat. I'm curious to see how many rocks he brings home. Maybe he brings home an extra rock. Maybe he, like, picked up one at school. Could be. Could happen. College-age, very enthusiastic feminist TM youngster tell you all about the intersectionality, and have you heard of the Combahee River Collective until your ears bled before you went on your trip? You had to sort of pull a kid. I have studied the ancient scrolls. It's so cute that you're here right now. But also, there's a place for that time, that enthusiasm. How lucky of her to find you. All right, let's see here. I'm going to do a little bit of purple, a darker purple in there. Should we do like a darker purple? What do I want to fill this triangle with? I haven't decided. How's my head going to fit on here? Probably need... This can be sleeves, like poofy sleeves. And then the head is kind of here. My head doesn't have like a good neck connection point yet. I want it to read poofy sleeves though. I don't know if that does. What I need is arms, little raccoon arms that come out. And then I'll do ruffly sleeves around it. Glad that they go through that baby activist phase for sure. What bothers is that too many don't get out of it, but the more they get into it, the more come out of it. So, some people, their journey ends at a certain place, and tis better for it to end there than to have never even entered that preliminary phase, right? I guess. You remember seeing a thing some years ago, I would have rather had more books than I can read than to finish all the books I have. You should buy more books, and Lego, and filament, and food. And does anyone have any money that RC can borrow? I want all of the things. A Lego book that was 3D printed. What? Could you actually read the words? Because that would be cool. Okay, I'm going to do some Little hands here. Beautiful. This is our shoulder bend and our elbow bend. There we go. Oh, she's so lovely. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she a raccoon? There. Take that part off. There. Tie this. Edge that there. Okay. I might do like a bow right around the waist here so that it's not so thin there. I don't think that... Hey! Tom Thanks! We were just talking about you. How you doing, Tom? Welcome, Raiders. Come on in. This is our Tuesday stream, which is a day when I make work on balloon work that I have to get done. And today's work I have to get done is making balloon requests for our subscribers. Tom, how was your stream? What were you up to? What was the coolest thing that Tom did on stream today? Yes, Tom Raid! Hype train emotes are awesome. Balloons? Natty, woohoo! Map up! You got home early! Hooray, welcome! Tom, if you're... Look, maybe Tom has to, like, raid and run. That's totally cool. But, do we have 2 colors for the raid lightsaber? I know. Why... It is a weird thing to be like, thank you for raiding in. Now answer my question. Anyway, it was fun streaming to connect with some new followers from Hype Train emote stuff. Nice. Very cool. And have you connected? Have you connected with the people? Are they now a part of you and your community? What fun! Art brings us together. Currently, what we're working on is making this raccooncinera. So I've got a raccoon face and a little dress body. We're gonna try and attach these. Earlier on stream today, we made a sea otter holding a breast cancer awareness ribbon for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which is October. Hello, everybody. Get yourselves checked. And we also made this Winnie the Pooh dressed as a pumpkin. Winnie the Pumpkin. And they're adorable and they're special. And hello, if you don't know me, my name is Shana Sharp. I'm the best balloon artist in my head. And normally I stream with my husband, but he had to go pick up our son. Tuesday is minimum day at the LA Unified School District. So we'll be joined by a first grader sometime soon here. What should we do? You know what? For Tom Thanks, I'm going to do like a pink and a blue. I like pink and blue for you, Tom. I'm doing a pink and a blue. Nice, vivid colors for Tom Thanks Raid Lightsaber. Thank you for... Hey, Nipsu! Oh my gosh, how are ya? Good to see you. Oh my gosh, friends! Old friends, new friends. Okay, this is a balloon I like to make for my raiders. When folks come in and share this weird, wholesome balloon content with their community, we like to spread some joy. That's what we do here. We're like patient zero for unabashed joy. And maybe like enthusiasm that's a little cringe. I got big clown mom energy, so if that's what you need in your life, You need a balloon, auntie? I'm your girl. Wrap that around there. Do-ba-do-do-do. The first picture was a pile of bok choy. The second picture was a pile of fennel. Wait, what? I do not get the story, RC. I enjoy bok choy and fennel. You don't need that part. That part's extra. Okay. Stretch. We love to cringe here. Oh, yes. Look. I am an art kid and a theater kid that just grew up to be a loud woman, which is everyone's favorite thing on the internet, yeah? So, welcome. Well, someone's intrigued. Yay, new friends. Thank you. I'm going to write Tom Thinks on the raid lightsaber. Thank you so much, Tom, for your raid. Tom Thinks is one of the coolest creators on this platform, maybe in the world. But I do not think that I'm like so experienced that I've seen all there is in the world that I would know. But of what I've seen, Tom Thinks is the bee's knees. I got Tom written on the raid lightsaber. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, lady, doesn't look like a lightsaber. And you're right, it doesn't look like a lightsaber. But it does sound like one. What? It really is the sword making the noise. I promise. And there we go. This makes me very popular at kids' birthday parties. I don't want to brag. I get invited to all the cool kids' parties. So, are you jealous? Are you jealous of this adorable quinceañera raccoon? You should be. You should be. She is styling. Yeah, we got follows. Okay. Hello, friends. Winnie the Pooh says, oh, thank you. I'm going to put this guy up here so we can see him a little more. There we go. There we go. Oh, more friends. I love it. Hi. Hi. Okay. Tom Thinks has me as a recommended streamer. What? Well, okay, Hyper. You can see. Ah, so fun here. Look, it's balloons. So if you ever wanted to feel like a big kid, this is basically the stream for that. I can make pretty much anything out of balloons. What do you guys love? I've made literally over 1,000 balloons on stream here. I've been streaming for over 4 years. And I've made all of it. I've made it all. That's it. No more. Nothing else can be challenged. Once I make this raccoon in a quinceañera dress, that's pretty much going to be it. No more room for any other balloons. I'm going to add a little flower to her dress. I think that'll look nice. I'm going to make it a yellow flower. I think a yellow flower on her purple dress will look very nice. Maybe with like a dark green as our sparkly green, maybe even. Or shiny green. This is like a somewhat metallic pearlescent green. Oh yeah, there's a lot of cats here. Lots of cats. You like cats? Hang on, let me show you some balloon cats we've made in the past. Over in our Discord servers where the majority of our balloon photos can be found. But if I search in balloon pics for cat, let's see what we can find here and share with you. So here is, see, we have too many. I have to pick and choose which one is. This one's a pretty great one. Let's see. Can I change this to be the Discord picture? Yes, the kitty knight. This is a little kitty cat who's well equipped to go battle a dragon or something. All balloons. What else we got here? What else we got here? We've also got another raccoon plus cat. Please, my wife. She's very sick. Please. We've also got my big fat cat as a figgy pudding, but his name is Iggy, so it's Iggy pudding. That's less cat representative, but pretty adorable. Peppermint cat for the other season. We've got Kitty Vader. Wah! Elizabeth, Orange County. Liz in the OC just gifted 10 sub. Liz, you're on fire! Look at that.
Valorant gifted a tier 1 sub to Chaos NZL.
And Valorant's hopping on that bandwagon, being like, ooh, I want to be...
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Tiger Lady 1988.
What? Tiger Lady also? It's the last day. You just got to try. Well, look at that. You hit the Valorant jackpot. Oof. Yeah, exactly. Full name. Meowzilla. Here's a little kitty cat attacking a building. Many cats we've made. So many cats. Look at this. A little kitty cat underneath a willow tree. All of these...
Variant gifted a tier 1 sub to Jessica__Wessica.
Jessica Wessica. Thank you, Variant, for gifting a sub. Look at that. Look at all these. Look at it. Stray. Did you play that game? We made Stray out of balloons. We made pretty much... I don't know. I'm sure Perugly. You like that Pokemon? I do because it reminds me of my fat cat. This is a weird one. It's a Newton's cat's cradle. It's a Newton's cradle, but all of the little balls are cat heads. Okay, it's no cats were injured in the making of that. What? K-pop! K-pop fam! Holy heck, you guys!
Valorant gifted a tier 1 sub to Seal PUPB 3B0.
I love that they're gonna announce Valorant subs, but they're not gonna announce yours. But I will announce yours. Thank you so much. You're brilliant. Oh, Hyper. You have good taste. Look at us. Amazing. Thank you so much. Oh, hi, Scott. What's up? Yes, Power Girls. Okay, so listen. If you just got a subscription from Liz or Nothing More Variant or K-Pop Fan Mom, or from Valorant, I suppose, you are now able to join our Discord. I mean, you could join the Discord anyway, but over in the Discord, there's a special block of channels for subscribers. If your Twitch profile is linked to your... I know. I'll be the first to admit, as a super ADHD person, I don't know if you could tell, it's tricky. It's an off-ramp, but if you just follow through on this, you can make a request for a balloon. In Subscriber Gratitude Day, in Balloon Request, you can put in whatever balloon you'd like to see me make. Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Pacific, we have a more structured variety show where we spin the wheel twice. We make 2 requests on that every week on Thursdays. And then right now we're doing Subscriber Gratitude, where we spun the wheel for our subscribers, where we made our Winnie the Pooh as a pumpkin, where we made this adorable sea otter with the breast cancer awareness ribbon, and where I'm currently making this quinceañera, raccoonceañera sculpture. This is super duper fun. I hope some of you who got those subs make it over to the Discord. I highly recommend it. I think it's a fun place to be. You get cool balloon requests and Wah! What the heck? Nipsu, thank you so much for resubbing 17 months. And Tom Thinks gifted 5 subs. And now Valorant threw on. Valorant, you're such a Johnny-come-lately. Look at this. Level 4 complete.
Tier 1 sub to Bitstorm_.
You guys, and Marelka, who did request the sea otter balloon, has also just chipped in 100 bits. Thank you so much. What? You guys, you're making my day. Hang on. Who's making stuff for whom? I thought it was me to make stuff for you guys. Aw, shucks. Thank you, friends. You're stealing the name Raccoon Señora for your new band name. Yes! I do kind of love that. It's a good one. Okay, I've got to finish up this balloon. I've gotten distracted by all of the love. Stop loving so I can keep making balloons for you people. If you're new here, I have been making balloon art for 19 years. Hasn't been one solid stream, but yeah, I started making balloon art when I was in my 20s. I met a birthday clown who I honestly think that's kind of it with the creative vocations is once you meet someone who's actually done it, it kind of becomes possible for you. I feel like a lot of times you don't meet someone who's doing the thing you want to do, and so you think, well, that's just like a pipe dream. That's why I think education is so important, because a lot of times, yes, you learn a lot, but you're also exposed to people who are actually doing the thing, and that's very important. So yeah, I was exposed to someone who showed me that making people happy was a viable way to make a living. And after I bought that lie, I've just never regretted it. And now, oh, well, we love you too. Oh, thank you, K-pop, for the 500 boots. What? Look at us. That raccoon feels bonita. Well, she should. It's her special day. Mwah. Okay, we're just doing the dress right now. I'm going to try and kind of widen up the waistband here. Oh.
110 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you so much, McDougal. Why does it announce for single subs but not for multiples? I'll have to go in and check that. You know me. Look, I'm great at balloons. I'm not so great at all the tech stuff that streaming requires that I be better at, but thank you so much, McDougal. You are awesome. Yeah, Pizza Princess G is in the middle of her Pizzathon 2, day 9. Very cool. Variant, that's how Marx's theory became possible for you. You surrounded yourself with grumpy dudes and extremely autistic trans women who love to argue. Because if you see it from the outside, sometimes you're like, well, that's just a dream. That's just like a pipe dream. That's obviously everyone would do that if it were viable. But no, not everyone would. Not everyone loves the thing that you do the way you do. Not everyone dreams of becoming a birthday clown, shockingly. That's not like... But at the time, I was like, well, obviously, everyone would be doing this if it was possible. And now I know. Now I know it is possible. And also, no one else wants to be doing this. Okay. I'm loving this. I want to give, like, slightly bigger sleeves. And then I need something to kind of fill this chamber here. I'll probably just use a round balloon. Maybe split that. Let's see. I'll do a white under there. Maybe because I have a white round just right here. When in doubt, use the balloon you have right in front of you. I have so many balloons. What would your clown name be? Oreo. Honestly, when I first started clowning, my clown name was Tippy the Clown. And what I invariably got from people was like, oh, I get it. Tip the Clown, like you're asking for a tip. And I was like, no. I started performing with another clown, and his already established clown name was Tappy. So it was like, oh, well, we'll be Tippy and Tappy. And it's cute. But it was a name that didn't mean anything, so it doesn't shock me that that name didn't stick. Nowadays, what would my clown name be? Oh, good question. I don't know, just Shana. That's my real name. And also, I am kind of just like a clown. Maybe Mom the Clown. Mom! It's kind of what I feel like. A lot of times. Oh, I think I put this part on backwards. It's fine, we'll twist it this way. I have a first grader son Our only child. Because who can afford to have multiples in this economy? My goodness. Oh, yeah, chat, what's your clown name? That's an excellent question. Do y'all have a clown name? If you were to find out, hey, guess what? Tomorrow you have to help out with this like local charity or whatever, and they need you to be a clown character. They've got the whole costume for you. They just need you to give them the name, your clown name. What do they bill you as? What would your clown name be? Curious to know. A living cartoon character. That's me! Okay, I'm gonna open this. Choo choo! There's my hype train emote. Yay! Niffy the clown. Alright. Here we go. I'm gonna try this. Will be my neck. And am I a bug? I might be. It's possible. I'm going to do a pinch twist in this bubble here, which is going to support the head of the raccoon. So like sideways, it's not going to look that great, but when I design my balloons, I basically design them to look good from one angle. Because balloons don't last forever, but photographs can. So we just got to make sure she looks good in pictures. It's a little too tall, I think. Maybe if I thread this down. How do we feel about this? I feel like this bubble is just a little too... There. Okay, that's the ticket. I love it. Okay, Raccoon Senora. Where are my scissors? There they are. Don't need that. Don't need that. Wonderful. One thing I feel like she needs is a crown, though. Don't you think so? I mean, what? Because otherwise, wouldn't this just be like prom raccoon? Or, you know, like, it's your quince. All out. Crown, for sure. All right, let me get a good crown going here. These bubbles. No, do I want to do a silver crown or a gold crown? Ooh, or like this pearl white crown might look nice. I'll do that. Here we go. Stretch that crown needed. Thank you. I'm glad you all agree. You have excellent taste. So... how shall we do this? I'll do... twist that there. Do. Okay. Let's have that one. Do a bubble here, and then a bubble there. Another bubble here. And shrink that one down. Beautiful. Yeah, that's gonna look nice. Now I've just got to make sure it sits nicely, so don't need the rest of that. Take this. I'm going to attach it to this pinch twist behind the head. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Ah-ha! She is lovely. A thing of beauty and grace. Something to be celebrated for sure. Oh, look at her. Yes. Yes, it is your special day. Okay, wait. I'm going to give her some makeup. She's blushing. Just a little bit. You know, a little bit of color on the cheeks. Yes, yes. Do the little white speck of an eye here. Oh, you guys are loving it. I love it. Bonita. White. Oh my goodness. Oh. Beautiful. The belle of the ball. The queen of the quince. Ah, so lovely. Now it's nice. And then Winnie the Pooh, who thought this was a costume party. It was not. But everyone forgives him because he's Winnie the Pooh and he's adorable. And our good friend, the sea otter, who also just wants you to remember, hey, it's October. Get the girls checked. Early detection is your best friend. Yeah, this is like a fun party. I would go to this party, wouldn't you? Oh, this is adorable. I love doing subscriber gratitude stream because it's a chance for our subscribers to just ask for something. It doesn't have to get voted on. It's just something that they would love to ask for a balloon person for if I was there in real life. And like I am here in real life, just like you're there in real life. And so let us digitally reach across to one another through the tubes of internet. And thank you for your request because they also made other people happy. That's the funnest thing is like, you know, it was Morelka who wanted the sea otter, but I know other people out there love seeing a sea otter balloon get made, and Winnie the Pooh pumpkin, and obviously a lot of folks wanted to see this raccoon quinceañera because Nothing More Variant brought it up, but then K-pop fan mom, through her voting power behind it, seconded the request, and I think who was the 124.6 also. Through their wedge on the pie behind this, which is so great. I think that that's really nice when other members of the community, if you don't know what to request, but you see someone else requested something that you think is cool, throwing your weight behind that, because again, it's all a big wheel, right? Is this the one? No, that's not it. I want to switch it to there. Yeah. Raccoon Quince. See? We had 20 different things it could have been today. We made 3 of the 20. That's pretty fantastic. We'll remove that. Look at all these amazing requests. Thank you, everyone, all of my supporters and subscribers, even the subscribers who didn't get a request in this month. Remember, every single week, every Thursday night stream, we make 2 subscriber requests. Now, we could potentially mash up 2 requests, so they might not be completely undamaged by the time they get to you. But it's super fun. We have fun here. We like to have fun here. We like to to be a little reminder that life also contains joy when it can be so hard to remember that. I see it too. It feels surreal, doesn't it? But we're doing what we can to remain strong and resistant to the reality that we reject. And in order to stay strong, you're also going to need to have a little fun. Take a little bit of joy in life. All right, I'm going to take a look here and see what would be a good stream. Yes, you know what? Let's raid over to Pizza Princess G. She's doing the pizzathon. And McDougal, thank you for reminding that. And thank you for gifting a sub to Pizza Princess G. We love Pizza Princess G. Life is joy! Stormy, you're darn right. We're here for a very limited time. We don't know how limited. You don't know, right? It's probably going to surprise you when it ends. So the fact that you're spending any of your time, your precious time, here with us on SharpBalloons, whoa, that's huge. So thank you very much. Pizza Princess G. Did I spell that right? Let me make sure. Pizza Princess G. Always stay positive. I mean, you know, I stay positive whenever I can, even in the face of explicit evidence to the contrary. No, I mean, look, there's a time for being upset by things, by the way things are. You don't have to always be like, well, I'm sure everything's going to work its way. You can get upset. You can be enraged. You can be indignant and know that we all deserve better. And you can make space for your own wholesome happiness. Those two things are not mutually exclusive. And take care of your inner child. Think of the little person who was you, who was like, I want to be a good person in this world. And they didn't know all the stuff you'd be facing off against in the adult world. It's a little overwhelming. We got to nurture that kid. They're good. You're good. And you know what you could also use to nurture that kid? Pizza. All kids love pizza. So remember to smuggle an extra rock in your pocket for the Sharp family. We love you. I hope you love yourself. And let's go right over to Pizza Princess G right now. We love that. We love that community. So hype, so fun, so positive. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you